Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful Thursday morning, and I am heading back up to the UP to start the process of getting back to the property. So I am going to be meeting with an attorney today to get that ball rolling and see what my options are. Definitely would like to square away all the easements and make sure everything is proper, and then get a letter drawn up and sent over to my crabby neighbor, so that we can start to nip this problem in the bud. So I'm really looking forward to get back to the property, but unfortunately today I'm still not going to be going to the property. Just meeting with the lawyer, getting the paperwork drawn up and stuff like that, and then seeing what else, what other options I have in case he continues to be a thorn in my side. So that's about what's going on right now as far as an update. I'll also probably be hanging out with my buddy Jeff today, so I'm going to go over to his property after I'm done meeting with the attorney and get my UP fix. So I'm going to hang out there for a while. We might do a little shed hunting or just driving around on the property and checking out some of the new stuff that he's done. He's also just put in a shooting range on his property, so I don't know, maybe we'll fire some 22s or something like that. So should be a good day. I'm just going to relax. Took the day off from work, so I'm gonna make the best of today. Anyhow, once I get out of the lawyer's office, I'll get back to you with a small update as to what's going on with that. So one thing at a time. Things do move a little slower up in the UP than in other areas of the United States, but hey, you know, you gotta do what you can do. So they say adversity builds character, and if that's the case, then I've got a container ship of character. Seems like I'm always putting out a fire. This is just another fire to put out. Just going to take a little bit of time. Some fires are easier to put out than others, so I'll get back to you in a little bit. Okay, so I just got done with the attorney, and things are moving forward. It looks like it's going to be fairly cut and dry. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch or jinx myself, but it's looking like things will probably go in my favor. So it's going to take a couple weeks for the attorney to check on things and make sure everything is good. But I think we have pretty much a cut and dry case here, so that makes me happy. But again, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, because you know I've done that before and then that bites me in the butt. So anyhow, I'm heading off to my buddy Jeff's house. I might stop and take a look at a couple cool little things on the way, but yeah, good news. This is it's great. Puts a little smile on my face, and it's going to let me sleep a little better these next several nights. So I'll get back to you in a little bit. Well, Jeff just texted me and told me he's running a little late, so I'm going to make a detour and shoot over to Gene's Pond. So it's one of my favorite bass fishing ponds that Jeff and I go to, usually in the summers. So I'm going to check that out, see what it looks like this time of the year. Well, here's Gene's Pond. So there's still a little bit of ice on the pond, but not much. It looks like it's really thin. I wouldn't want to walk on this. So out that way, actually about right out there, is where we usually go fishing, on the other side of the lake there. Tons of bass over in there. It's a little shallow, and there's like a bunch of trees and stumps and stuff growing up and out of there that are all dead, and the bass just love that. So we usually go out there, and then we'll hit over in here too a little bit, and head out straight back that way. We usually don't fish in that direction too much. We just stay on this side of the lake. This seems to be the best side. But yeah, this is all still ice here, and then everything out there is all open water. So it's just about ready, and today is March 14th, and there's already open water on the lakes in the UP. That's just unheard of. I mean, you're still fishing sometimes into May on some of these little inland lakes. This is Gene's Pond. It's one of my favorite places. Well, this is what I picked up just in the parking lot, walking around. So, yep, plastic, masks, gloves, aluminum, hand warmers, a little bit of moonshine. Well, that's it for the Gene's Pond tour. So I'm gonna get back in my truck and head over to Jeff's. So looking forward to hanging out over there. All right, we're entering the town of Ralph. I call this a 10 blink town. Depends on how fast you're driving, I guess. But it's definitely larger than a blink and you miss it town. You can see up ahead, little church. That's the volunteer fire department. Got a very, very old cabin here. Camp Duck Your Head. Yep. So this is the town of Ralph. As you would suspect, it's your traditional northern Michigan little town. Quaint, with a bunch of happy people. I think this is the corner store right here. And we're about to turn right and head out of town. So I think this is a house. Not quite sure, but it looks like a duplex or something. And that's pretty much that. Say hello to the crowd.
How you doing? It's like the woods are still here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that cabin back there.
Yeah.
You can see the green roof.
Yeah, I walked back there and then I ran into it. You know, it's really pretty cabin too. It's very nice.
So we're driving back. We just got done looking at the Ford River, and now we're driving back through. This little area here is all clear cut. And we explored this a couple years ago. We've been back here before. This is a very nice area. Lots of good stuff back here.
Yeah, good bird country.
Yes.
It's a 1950s car in the middle of that field that somebody must have left here a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember we saw that, and then we found a blind in the back with an old whiskey bottle in it.
Yeah. Yeah, they know how to hunt here.
Yeah. So we've seen turkey back here, there's grouse back here, deer, bear, everything that you can imagine. It's pretty nice out here.
Once in a while we get a moose too.
Yep. Well, it was a good day. I figured I'd stop at this little roadside park and check out Lake Michigan, or at least this is actually the Michigan side of Green Bay. And there is not a speck of ice out there. It is March 14th, and it looks like this up in the UP of Michigan. This is just such an unusual winter. No snow, March 14th. Just strange. Open water. People will be out in their boats fishing pretty soon. This is crazy. Anyhow, I'm heading home. Got a bag of pasties. Had a good day. Seemed like a pretty successful day with the lawyer. We'll figure out more as the next couple of weeks pass by. Said he's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks for him to get all the info he needs, and then we can draw up some paperwork and get it sent over to my crabby neighbor. So, anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed this beautiful scenery. That is Green Bay.